Hello, hello, hello. For the benefit of the replay, we are going live. It is Lunch and Learn. Um, I'm not sure what that's about. Hello, hello, hello. If you guys can let me know if you can hear me, that would be great.
This side. Should I stay on and remind people?
Stay on where?
Can't hear you. Yeah, it's on. I can hear the click.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Do you need the stream key?
For?
Instagram.
No, I already have it. We're already live on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Hi, everyone. Just let me know if you can hear me. We're doing things a little bit differently, but I suppose it's all part of the learning curve. If you are in the community, if you are joining us on Facebook, if you're joining us on YouTube, if you're joining us on LinkedIn, hi, this is Lunch and Learn. We are on Club She Is YouTube. We are also on Club She Is Facebook, and we're on Club She Is inside of the community and live. We're basically live everywhere. So if you can hear us, let me know. If you can see me, thumbs up.
No.
Hi, Noah. Hi, Noah. Hi, everyone. Yep, we've got people. Hi, everyone. Okay, so today's Lunch and Learn. We generally start Lunch and Learn with our wins. And so I will go through our wins as best as I can. Today we're going to be doing a special, a winning the festive season special. We're going to be giving that presentation, but while we wait, I'm going to go through some of the wins of the community so that we can get everybody excited and loving what we're doing inside of the club. So Balasa sent a, let me refresh these because I think I saw others. So Balisa, I think we've gone through Dumo's one. We've seen this one, but Balisa is a new win. Last time I had to reset, re-energize the whole damn thing. These lessons learned from this platform. I knew I had to, and I could. So I went old school and sold to every ear that would listen and buy. I went from 3 sales a week in October to now 10 sales per week so far in November. Love that. Through word of mouth, I got some December pre-orders from corporates. Yay, now I can reinvest accordingly in my business and have a seamless automated machine. 2026 is going to be amazing. Woohoo, love that. And
Can you see your screen? We can't see it.
Oh. So is Kaylin. Kaylin is attended Funnel Weekend on Saturday and shared my first video using one of the scripts and already few things have changed. My DMs are pumping and not with the usual long messages from people looking to sign up. Now we're in a world of short, sharp, impactful messages. How do I sign up? Love that. I've sold my most expensive offer. Today I signed another one. Wow. The offer is only to start in January, by the way. Love that. My videos are doing numbers. I'll be honest, I started posting regularly, but now I'm back with a fresh perspective. Instead of sharing what I know, it's now clear that I'm selling a product. Love that. I'm thinking it's time to automate things because manually sending out invoices is about to become a full-time job at this rate. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Kaylin, and welcome, Kaylin, and welcome to the club. Okay, Kabano, you can continue with the presentation.
So we're chatting to everybody from everywhere, but what I need from everybody is who are you and what do you sell? I need to know what you sell because I'm making examples today. And I also want to know the people who have nothing to sell. As in, if I wanted to buy from you today and said, hey, I know I've got money, what can I buy from you? If you say nothing, I need you to let us know. So who are you and what are you selling, right? No matter which platform you are on, let us know. If it's Instagram, if it's Facebook, if it is in the community, let us know. Who are you and what are you selling, right? And give us your problem statement. Let us know what it is that you do for who and for why, right? And the reason why we want to do this is because if we know what your business does and we have an example of what your business does, then it makes it easier for us to use you as an example. So please let us know, who are you? What did you come as? That's our favorite line. What did you come as? Let us know so that we can help you out. Today is a teach them how to fish day. Teach them how to fish day, right? Because I got a message from someone who's an agency client of ours who's just like, you said we must sell Namaganjan. And that's literally what we're saying about the festive season. If there was ever a time for you to learn how to sell, festive season would be it. So let us know in the community, wherever you are, what is it? And as you know, in the Church of Klapshi is, we like whoop whoops and well done and yes girls, right? And answers. We like responses. So I'm not moving on until I've got at least like 2 or 3 responses. I need to know, who are you? What are you doing? What did you come as? Okay, that's what we want to understand. All right, so we're gonna add more people to this. All right, so let me know, who are you? What do you sell? And please be honest if you don't have anything to sell. I need 2 responses before I move on. Anybody who's in the room to let us know. Nyaki, if you had zero today, you're about to get into the festive season. You've been chillaxing the whole year. And now you're just like, you know what? I'm going to sell something. What would it be? Anything, just for December.
I don't know. Maybe children's things, children's stationery.
As a big one. I would answer wigs, only because I know the margins. Wigs, and these days furniture. I think that would be the next one. Definitely, like that's where my head would be. I'd be like, listen, kids things are a very good thing to sell, because we've been saying, guys, even if it is that you are selling Magip Keep, ice, cranberry juice, lemonade. If you're going right now to go stock up on a pallet of cranberry juice, just because you know, hey, when it becomes December, people want to know where they can get the cranberry juice, and you're selling it at a good margin, you'll know exactly how much it is that you're trying to make, and you can sell it throughout the festive season, because you know people like to enjoy themselves during festive season. If it is something else, would love to know from you guys what it is. No, you're in the building. What is it that you are selling? If you don't have something, just let us know and be like, guys, I'm here for you guys to tell me what to sell. I don't have something yet. Please let me know what I should sell. Right? I see some people in the business here, some tourism businesses that I'm seeing entering into the chat. So what businesses do you guys have? Okay, so what we like to do in the club is we have something called the content playbook. Now, this content playbook actually tells you what to post and when to post it, and how you can make sure that you are winning in whatever season it is, right? We had, for example, Women's Month in South Africa, August. Now the content planned out for you, and then we let you guys know what type of content you should be putting out there, right? So I can see Purple Mood does. Hi, you're back. So I'm Lerato. I make made to order clothing for kids and women. Yay! Hey, Christmas dresses. Christmas dresses. Guys, parents of girls are in a chokehold right now. Y'all know very well. Christmas dresses are a lot. Mostly dresses and jackets, struggling to define my business in a fast, simple way. I think that's good. You make made to order clothing for kids and women. Is there something specific about it? Like, is there a tilt towards it? Is like fancy dresses or everyday things? Is it like matching things? Because I mean, as soon as you say, you know, mommy and me clothing for moms and kids, we are inside, right? Especially during festive season where people are trying to wear matching pajamas. We're trying to wear matching pajamas. That's where we at. So we have some more comments coming through. We have, hi ladies, Pumi. This is Pumi. I run an Indian-inspired cuisine restaurant called Mel's Eatery in Waterfall. At the moment, I'm selling our group platters. My problem at the moment is how to build a selling system to capture and nurture clients, database, and emails. Nice, because people just keep coming back, right? Random story. We order the same platters from the same people every single time my kids have a birthday. We have got no time to think about anything. Right? Birthdays, baptisms, whatever it is. And once people find their person, they're just like, we're gonna keep coming back to you. I help pregnant women, pregnant people grow. What is it? Pageants. Oh, pageants grow using social media management and simple funnels that attract the right contestants and turn their interest into registrations, and to help retain contestants, finalists, all the way to the crowning. Nice. So you do like the nurturing. Yo, times have changed. We grew up in a tough time. That's really amazing, because a lot of these pageants die because they can't sustain the numbers that they need to sustain. So that's a very cool one. All right. So I think I've got the answers, enough answers that I've been looking for, so we can get into it. I just closed the page because I was trying to close my 1 million tabs. So as I was saying, Clubshe has the content playbook. And what we do in the content playbook is that we show you exactly how to create the content that you need for that month. So I'm going to give you an example of what the content playbook actually looks like inside of the club. But today I'm going to teach you, this is us giving you the fish. Yes? But there's something really cool that I love within Canva. We love it all within Canva, that allows you to be a little bit more creative, or to find more creatives that you can then use in your business, right? That lets you get ahead of, oh my gosh, I don't know what to post. You know, maybe I've got the captions. We give you the captions all the time. Or maybe you don't like the design that we've given you and you want to see a different type of design. Then you can actually just create a different design. Right? I saw one of our colleagues. Like, are you sharing? I was about to share. Oh no, it's me. So I saw one of our colleagues in the game, Kera, they were actually speaking about how, you know, design Look at Nano Banana, which is like it creates content on your behalf, um, which basically takes away the design element where you don't have to worry about design. And I think for many of us, it's not just the design, it's like, what do I post about what at what time and when do I post these things, which is what we take away in the content playbook. So what we have in the content playbook is a walkthrough of how the content playbook works. We've got the step-by-step written out as well. And then we actually have a content template for you. So when you click on this button here, it takes you to a full content template. Now, previous months, our content template looked a little like this, where you would have the image itself of the content of the media that you should have. So if it's a video, it would tell you what the script should be. If it's a carousel, it would design the carousel for you. And all you have to do is just slip in your own details, put your word, put your words, put your name, etc. Right? So we tell you which day, the theme, give you the image, the media description, and the caption. So you don't actually have to worry about it. You take the caption, plug it into ChatGPT, and it will give you what you're supposed to say in the caption. So what I want to teach you today is actually how to do this part by yourself. Okay? And the reason why I'm bringing it up now is we have a festive season, which I actually closed. We have a festive season content playbook just for you. And what we've actually done with the festive season content playbook is we've taken certain things into consideration, which I want to share with you first before I show you how to create your own Canva designs. Okay? So when it comes to creating festive content, my big thing is, guys, don't stop selling during festive season. Don't. A lot of people slow down. You're not a corporation. You are not a a corporation. You're not a big business. You're not a big size corporation, right? We're small businesses. And small businesses actually thrive during festive season, right? People are looking for something different. People can finally support the businesses they've been thinking about supporting. So our number one rule in the club is sell something, anything. Whether you have a business account or you don't, whether you have an account for your business on the side on Facebook or on Instagram, it doesn't matter. If there was a time for you to learn how to sell, it would be now. If there was a time for you to learn how to create your own income, it would be during December. And you know when that go time starts? Monday the 15th. South Africans, Tuesday the 16th is a public holiday. That's the official, somebody rings the bell, sounds the gong, blows the trumpet. December has started, right? Are we in agreement? Like that is the time when people are legit saying, yes. Whoop, 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 December has started. And that's when you have a business, food, clothing, anything aesthetics, anything that could be a gift. If you need to go all the way to China Mall that nobody has the energy to go to and come back with good selection of things, because remember that people buy convenience as well. So it doesn't even have to be unique. People buy convenience, right? People would rather go buy Albany bread next door. Albany bread next door, as opposed to get up and drive and go all the way. It's that simple. If you guys, once you understand the principles of selling, as soon as it goes in your brain, as soon as it clicks in your brain, then you become unstoppable. So if there was ever a time to get over that fear, if there was ever that time to get over I don't understand what to post, I don't understand what to sell, I don't understand all of those things about selling and getting into business, now would be the time to experiment. Yes, there's a lot of noise, but there's a lot of noise because it works. You're not going to be competing with other businesses as much because people are so tired, they're turning down. But as for us in the club, we are turning up. Physical product businesses, December is your time. Anything personal development, January is your time. New year, new me. If what you have can say new year, new me, therefore I'm going to X, I'm going to get a coach, I'm going to buy new clothes, I'm going to start doing my hair, I need to go buy new clothing, I need to go wax my legs. I can't go into 2026 with unshaved legs. I can't be hairy gaily anymore. Okay, anything that has to do with new year, new me, trust me, there is money. There is a reason why people also sell in January. Then that means that throughout festive, like I said, December 16th, you start going in hard with content, visibility. If you have a location-based business, tag the location for your business. There's no point in me showing you how to create great content to put out there for you to be visible if it means nothing. If it means that you're not going to sell anything, if it means that you're not going to, tell people about something that they actually need. So experiment, put it out there, get out there and start to sell in December. You would be surprised. You'd be surprised if you just make the commitment that no matter what happens this December, I'm going to sell the whole time, right? From December 15th to January 15th is go time. It is vision board parties. Oh my gosh, guys, I could go on and on about all the things that people are doing during December. Okay, so we're going to make this one short. It's highly demonstrative, and I want to show you what you're going to be doing. Okay, so let's say you have a caption like what we give you inside of the club, right? So content playbook, you will get your images as well, but I want to show you how to fish. Because it's not even about the images. It's about what goes behind the images. The reason why we give you the captions is because we've applied the sales psychology. We know the pattern that you should be posting. So if you just follow our pattern, right? We had a testimonial right now that we shared inside the club that, guys, I followed your script, I put it up and sales are going. So just follow our scripts. The design actually doesn't matter. Follow our scripts. Let's show you how to design. Cool? How are we feeling? I need a temperature check. How are we feeling? Does that sound like something that you guys want, right? Does that make sense? Because for us, it's like, yes, 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 yes. Okay? That's exactly what it is that we want. If we tell you the script that works, if you just go implement the script that works, guys, we are with you. All right. So like I said, it starts on 16th when everything is going, and we are already speaking about getting into the vibe of newness. Okay, now what we're doing is in December you want to have a bit of lifestyle plus sales content, which works out so beautifully. Okay, so what we did with this content is taking into consideration that we want to sell, but we want to make it feel like lifestyle content. So yes, it's going to be fun, yes, it's going to be festive. We do have the designs for this, but I want to teach you how to fish. So get this and then get it going. Okay, so I'm going to choose a random one that is not a video, right? Soft neutrals. Let's just see. Let's take 3 big lessons that 2025 taught me right after Christmas. Perfect. And then the next day, I show you testimonial, right? Next day, I'm just like, hey, my stuff works. Here's a testimonial. I got you in the vibe of, yes, it's a new year. This is what's going to happen. And then afterwards, you know what I'm going to do? Sell you even more after that. Guys, just get into it. Just follow this. Just trust us, right? It builds trust, it builds credibility, builds a relationship, and it sells. It works. Okay? So straight after Christmas, on the Saturday, people are just like, it's starting to sink into their minds. Oh my gosh, the new year is coming. What am I going to do? Okay? And we're reflecting because we're trying to see what was happening this year and how we're going into the next year. Connecting with people on a personal tip is really good. So if you're taking this piece of content, how the content playbook works is we give you a template, you fill in 3 parts. And if you follow the content playbook, we give you the instructions to let ChatGPT know who you are, what you do, which I've already done. And then you ask Chat, here is the template, please fill in. Now we've already given it the instruction that you are a social media manager, etc. We've already given it that prompt. And we're going to put in the template and ask ChatGPT to fill it in to give us a caption. Okay. If you're following the instructions of the content playbook, this exercise actually takes you about 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how much you edit, because we give you all of the captions and then we say, ask ChatGPT 1 week at a time to give you all the content. It's a 30-minute exercise and you're done and dusted. Okay. So here is the lesson that these are the 3 lessons. This is the caption that you get based on the template that we've given you. You take that template and now you're going to go into Canva. Now, I want to encourage you to get Canva Premium and try it out because it will make your life very easy. And the reason why it will make your life very easy is because Canva already has templates that you can use. And our templates that we share with you are Canva templates. But now Canva has Canva AI, which if you have absolutely no idea what to post, you can plug in your caption into Canva AI and give it the right instructions for it to create the content for you. Okay, so Canva AI is a little plugin that you have on your Canva, and I'm using it from the internet, from my internet browser. You can have it as a desktop app. So help me create Instagram content. Here is the caption. Boom. Right? And then I'm also going to you can add in pictures. Basically, if you want a reference file, you can add in details about like what it is that you want inside and the type of business that you have, which I'm going to add in a little bit of that for my business. Club She Is Joran, which is founded by myself, Kopano, and Nyaki. Right? It's a women's community to help them start and grow their businesses. And all I want is help me create social media content for my business. Here's the caption. So the reason why you want to put in the caption is for context, so you can understand. If you just said, hey, help me create the caption, help me create social media content, it will give you all the most random things, but you wanted to give you something that is relevant to this, right? At the end of this, I'm going to say, here is the media description, which is what we give you inside of the content playbook. Okay, so here is the media description. And you plug it in, and boom. Give it some time to think. And then it will give you options, which you can tell it, this is a good option, this is a bad option, regenerate. Okay, let's give it a few seconds. Finalizing our designs. And then it's going to pop out our options after that. Look at that. Look at your girlies. And you can always replace it with, do you have, look at that. Look at that. It gives you different options that you can then use. If you like it, you let it know that I like this one, or it's a bad idea. I'm actually liking this quote, right? I'm also liking this one. I'm going to make it a little bit confused. I'm going to give it a little bit of everything. I'm going to say, okay, can you give me more designs, or can you try again? Okay. And you keep going until you find something very close to what you want. Alternatively, if you like the one design, you can actually enter into Canva and then either change your colors or your fonts. You can also add your brand kit into it to make sure that you're getting a bit closer to what you want in terms of the colors, the fonts that you have, and it really designs closer. So you can 100% use the Canva template that we've given you. But if you feel as though the vibe might be a bit aggressive, because we are a bit on the aggressive side, we're just like loud, 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 and it's red and it's Anton. And you can always change the colors. But if you feel as though, I've got a bit of more soft feel, I actually want my content to look like food content, then here is what you're going to use. Because as soon as you say click, use Canva Edit, you go into Canva Edit and you can edit the design whichever way you want to edit it. Okay? That's method number one that you can use for Canva AI if you're using the Club She Is content playbook. Now, let's just say you do not have the Club She Is content playbook for whatever reason, and you're chancing it, you're thumb sucking your content, okay? And you're thinking, guys, I need to start selling something in December. Please help. Now we're going to go back to Canva AI, and I'm going to show you some of the options that you have. So everybody during Christmas tends to have like a Christmas picture that basically celebrates, hey, here's Christmas. And now you're there, you're stuck through Canva trying to find a design that works best for you. So, okay, hey Canva, I run a Indian food, what is it, cuisine? I just want to see, yes, Indian inspired cuisine restaurant. I need a family style Christmas card. for Christmas Day. Day on Instagram. Please design something blue for me. Okay. Guys, you don't have to speak English to this. You just have to get like barely close. If you're seeing all of the ways that I have, had a little bit of errors here and there, you just have to get a little close to it. Just want to do this. Okay, so it's coming up with the designs. And then there we go. We have the different types of designs that we can have. We can have a normal Christmas card that looks like that. We can have a family in there. And if we're not liking the fact that it's the wrong type of family that we want in there, you can always change it. If you want to have, you can add an image of your own business, your own people. You can add those images, right? Pumzile is like, shut the front door. Shut the front door, right? So so you can add the images of your business. You can actually use some of your colors in there. You can request more designs, right? Let it know which ones are working for you, or if it's close based on who you are, your personality, okay, and maybe your brand. You can say, I like this one, I just don't like this color that is over here. And the nice thing about Canva, right, a lot of the times when we create content with AI, that the spelling tends to be off. Like just minor things tend to be off in terms of the spelling. But what I found with Canva is that the spelling is actually not off. I'm yet to see where the spelling doesn't really make sense, and the language is quite good. Sometimes when you design images with other AI tools, they'll get the image really well, and then the spelling and the words just make absolutely no sense. But the beauty of using Canva is you can always click on use Canva editor, and you can slot in your colors, you can slot in your fonts, you can slot in all of those other things and edit the different elements yourself. Whereas with other things, you can't actually edit in your own sessions, right? So in today's session, I'm showing you how you can create some of your own images for the festive season using the captions that we have given you for the Clubshares content playbook for the festive season. So winning festive season is all about presence, right? And you want to be able to show up. Okay, so let's just say let's take a business. I'm going to look at, we've actually used this to create a mock, like, what was it, body butter business. Right, we created a mock body butter business that we needed for our, or that we used as an example. So what I'm going to do now is I want us to actually try and to design. I actually used this the other day before yesterday, and it's so easy. Then having to scout for images and templates that align takes so much time. 100%, right? That is exactly the issue that we often have. Now, if you are guiding your AI with the right captions, then it just comes alive, right? That's when it completely comes alive. We start to see the type of designs that we actually want. We see ourselves in them, we give it references, we upload images of ourselves, and then we have the posters that we need. Now, I want to know, is anybody hosting an event? I know that we had someone the other day during what is it called, during Funnel Weekend, who was hosting a finance and finance and vision boarding event, right? If you're having something like that, that is absolutely perfect. I'm going to actually send myself an image of Nyaki and myself to actually show what would happen if I wanted to create a poster. Because a lot of us tend to not have the right information on the poster, not have what we need to sell on our content. And that is why we have the content playbook to give you the captions to write that out, right? So here is a selling post that we're doing inside of the club. I'll put in the caption first. So as it's generating the caption, getting my image ready that I want to be using for this. Right, so this is about how to start the week strong. And we want to sell people on GID, which is within the Club She Is membership.
You can't see your screen.
So we have the caption. Then we have the image.
We can't see your screen, Kapano.
Oh. Cool. So this is for us to sell, get it done in the brand new year. And we want to use a specific image to try and get it a bit closer to what our brand is all about. I'm sending myself the image to put in. Okay, so here's my caption. Okay, selling the Club She Is Get It Done program. The Club She Is. Here is the caption. Guys, your post becomes so much more powerful when you're putting in the caption. Once you put in the caption, it gives it so much more of like a direction, because it will give you way too many options if you don't give it a direction. It will give you something quite basic, to be honest with you. And that's not what we're looking for. We need something that is functional, that works out for us. Cool. And then it's going to think. It does take a little bit of time. It recreated as Miyagi. I don't want the image, sorry. Name social media post for me. Using the image attached. There is the caption. So design. Poster. And then we're going to upload it. It's going to think. And then it's going to generate the images. But so far, how do you guys feel about that one? Especially if, you've seen our content playbook and how we help you guys in terms of creating the content that it is that you want through the content playbook. I think the hardest part of creating content that really works would definitely have to be the direction. What am I selling? How am I selling it? But the design obviously adds a little bit of that element, and you can personalize it and make it your own. But when you add this AI part with great captions, we've given you the scripts. We've put the sales psychology into it. We've put the urgency, the scarcity, the timing behind the content playbook, right? That is exactly what we're doing. So if you like any one of these, then you'd start to use it. Most probably I'd go for one of these or these ones. Between these two, I think would probably be the ones that I'd be using. And then I'd adjust our image in terms of what it is that we want in there. If this one is not one that I wanted, then say, think about a few more. You can also give it feedback in terms of, okay, cool, I actually want us in the center, or whatever it may be. And then it will slightly try. It does have its limitations, but personally, I think it is good enough, especially in the season, and it's only going to get better. You want to get into the habit of using AI to make your life easier, to come up with your design. We've used it in order to come up with some brand kits, right? What are your colors? What best speaks to your audience? How can you make that work out for you? Okay. And if you then say, okay, all of these are hideous, I don't like any of these. So brighter colors. And it's like having your own design intern to do this for you. Okay. So content playbook comes with all the templates that you need for the design and for the captions, and it gives you a media description. But if you want to start creating your own content, you want to start creating your own images and your posters and whatever it is that you need for your business, don't take 20 years to create it. Use the images that you have, use the designs that you can get to start making it work for you. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far in terms of what it is, how to use this in your business? Content playbook will be out later today for you to start using. You can obviously start using your brand colors to make this work out. Starting to look a lot more like Club Shears. Nice. And again, wording doesn't fail us. I think our biggest, I don't want to call it an issue, but the biggest thing that breaks our hearts within the club is when people don't get started. Right now, it is slightly limited in terms of all the different types of designs, but I'm telling you, for the person who has not gotten started, this is one of those hurdles that you can just get over as quickly as possible. Get over that hurdle as quickly as possible. Sales season is about getting to the market as quickly as possible. Minimum viable product, get into the market. I want to join Club Shears membership as I know I have all the training I need to build systems. I wanted to know if you have programs that self-paced rather than doing like a get it done program that is time bound. So yes, it is self-paced. So we do have quite a lot of self-paced things. If you are looking for ads, if you're looking for, is it because Get It Done is taking you 1 week at a time? Is that the reason why you're thinking about Get It Done? The reason why we have Get It Done done in that way is because we want you to take it over the 12 months, and we know that every single step is going to build your business. And as you're going through Get It Done, we want you to actually get it right. So as much as you're getting it done, understanding the principle behind launch content, it's 7 days worth of launch content. If you put out 7 days worth of that launch content, you will see the difference. Now, I think in the market that we're in, we tend to look at a lot of things that we've learned from a lot of people, and we skim over it because like, I've seen that. Oh, I've done that before. But you've never done a Club Shears course until you've done a Club Shears course. And you've gone through what has taken Nyak and myself close to 20 years combined to learn and to test and to experiment and to do all of those things. So do the content playbook, fill it out, get it out there, put out your content, sell using that automated, go through the courses in terms of automation, go through, we have something called sales season. It's got a number of different sales tactics within sales season to let you know how to use it. So I actually want to do a little dive into that, because I think when we have offer series and we have sales season, those are all self-paced. But the reason why we say go through it over 12 weeks is because you know once you finish with that 12 weeks, you repeat that cycle, you will definitely have a business that is giving you a salary. And if it doesn't, we give you a cash back. That's the whole thing about the Club Shears membership, and that's the thing about Get It Done. We don't want you to just rush through it. We actually want you to get it right. We really want you to get it right. So I'm going to show you sales season. It's one of our favorites, and definitely for this season right now. Okay. So it's sales season. I've already said this one. It's sales season. Yaki, can you see my screen? It's not blue. Okay, cool. So it's sales season right now. Inside of the Club Shears premium membership, we have something called sales season, which is all about selling with immediate effect. You know, when you quit your job and you said, here's the letter, I'm going now. When am I leaving? Now. What does it say? Immediately. So as soon as you say, dear boss, I quit, it's now. As soon as it's sent, you're leaving the job, right? And that's what sales season is about. How quickly can we get to market? What is the minimum viable product that you need to get to market, and how do you start selling, right? Sales season jumps straight into having the selling mindset, which is we've asked this question before. Why are we scared of selling aggressively? Because our idea of what aggressive selling is not even aggressive at all. Because many of us post around our businesses, but we don't really sell the business itself. So it is getting over that fear of selling first and foremost. Then after that, it is how do you make sure you're telling as many people as possible about your business? Okay, we get into a traffic masterclass, and we deep dive into Facebook ads, and that course. Oh my gosh, why would I do that? And that course actually gets into more specific about Facebook ads. Okay, so mastering Facebook ads for maximum conversions, running your first Facebook ad, and then your ad campaigns after that, right? So sales season is about sales tactics, and it is about running as much, getting as much traffic to your business as possible. Okay. So sales season is something that if you're a member, go through it right now because we are getting into sales season right now. Okay. And again, you're now going to be creating that content and the ad creatives that you want to send out for that. We've actually got 7 days worth of sales content, rinse and repeat that we did inside of Funnel Weekend, right? It literally rinse and repeat type of content. We've got video scripts in terms of how do you create selling videos 4 different ways: direct sell, objection buster, right? You have how do you even sell using a testimonial in a video, right? How to video, right? How do you use how to's to sell inside with using a video? So this is the type of content that we have for you, and we want you to use within sales season as well. Okay. I hope that helps. So I would definitely say, Pumsile, go through sales season. Sales season is definitely one that you can go through, especially now because you have your business and you want to get maximum exposure, you want to get maximum awareness, and you want to get into that sales mindset. Definitely go through that one. Again, it's going to need you to have your posters, it's going to need you to have your ad creatives. Use the templates that we give you inside of the club, or definitely go ahead and use AI to help you do that as well. It's so interesting, but I don't have the time. I need someone to do this for me. Then join the club. Come to Club Cheers and we'll do it for you then. If your business is keeping you that busy, you should be within the Club Cheers agency then. That's the truth. If your business is keeping you that busy, then it should be paying you enough for you to hire someone to do it for you. Hey, Rebecca? On a very serious note, come through. If you are that busy, come through to the Club Cheers agency. Pop me a message and let's chat. Let's have a chat. But that's it from my side, Neki.
Lovely.
Okay.
That's good. Good.
Nice.
So content just got easier. Well done. Good job.
Nice. Cool. Creating content has always been easy inside of the club, guys. 1 hour worth of time with the content playbook. 1 hour of your life with the content playbook and you're A4 away. Nice. And we made it on time today. Yeah.
Cool. So just as a reminder, guys, we go live every week wherever you are right now. We will be going live there. So if you catch us on YouTube, if you catch us on Instagram, if you catch us on LinkedIn, if you catch us on inside of the community, we will be streaming live from all those platforms, and we'll see you guys on Friday. Goodbye.